Got a small dog in the video.
You're alright. Go on.
Hi guys, I'm Katie.
I'm Sam.
And together we're Katie and Sam. Been a long time since we said that.
Very long time since we said that.
Do you want me to go and put my mum's back?
No, she's alright.
You might see or hear a small dog throughout the video, but unfortunately there's not really a lot we can do because she's obsessed with us.
Yeah, that's true.
We are filming a lesbian sex Q and A. Everything you want to know, myth busting, fanny licking.
Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, we've asked Twitter and friends and whatnot for questions on what they'd like to know about lesbian sex, and we are going to myth bust them.
We're going to aid them cues.
Somebody asked me that they know we've had boyfriends before we came out.
Yeah.
So what is sex?
And since.
Yeah. Shut up. So what is sex with like allowed compared to sex with a lady? That's how it's worded.
I don't really want to be offensive, but like, shit.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's not great.
Like I don't.
Obviously not all straight sex is
but like
shit. But
yeah.
like,
I've never had good
also
sex
like
with a boy.
as people who identify as gay.
Yeah.
Like obviously straight sex does nothing for us. So
Yeah.
like we are the wrong people to ask in this situation because to us straight sex is not something that we ever aim for.
Yeah, it's not something I'd want to partake in.
No.
Really, no. I would say like no, I've never had good sex with a boy. Sorry, boys.
I find it harder to emotionally connect. No, I actually do that. Do you know what I mean? Like I find it hard to like connect with someone.
And I think we've both had quite negative experiences of having sex with boys.
Yeah.
Like not so much the actual sex itself, but like the experience surrounding it hasn't always been pleasant. So I think that definitely has an impact on the sex. Does that make sense?
Oh, not so deep. Not too deep. Okay, she's gone to sleep.
She's asleep, but she is here.
We are boring her. Okay.
She does not care about lesbian sex.
Next question. How regularly do we use toys?
Probably like every other time
Yeah,
we
I
have
would say
sex.
about
Not
half the
in
time.
like we plan it like that, but like I'd say it's about that
Yeah.
much, about every other time.
But like, I think it's important to note that we don't always use like penetrative toys.
Yeah,
Like,
we quite often use like bullets.
yeah.
Yeah, probably about half the time. Yeah.
What is our favourite position?
What about? So what's our favourite position or positions?
I think this is quite an odd question. I'm going to zoom in a tiny bit. That's better.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's an odd question because like we tend to use a lot of the same positions that we always do with a male partner.
Yeah.
Let me move over a tiny bit because we look like a really. That's better.
Put
Yeah,
a bra
I just don't think it's a great question.
No offence, but yeah.
How long does sex normally last? Which I think is a fascinating question.
Like longer, I'd say, than
We were
any
talking about
sex
this
I've ever
yesterday,
had
weren't
with
we?
a
Because there's
boy,
like
yeah.
no definitive end. Like we just quite got come.
Yeah, just keep going.
Until we're bored.
Yeah, until we're bored or tired.
Yeah.
Because like obviously, with men, as soon as they come, it's sort of like, oh, that's it. Try.
That's
See you
it.
later. But obviously, it's
That it's
Us.
not an issue.
no.
It's a because like obviously like quite often like one of you makes one person come and
Yeah.
the other makes the other person come.
And then we go back to the other man.
because it takes like 2 separate times.
Yeah,
I would say
yeah.
it takes longer, maybe like half an hour.
Yeah.
If we both achieve orgasm separately.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's your answer. Okay, how the heck do you keep a rhythm if you wear a strap on?
With great difficulty and great stomach muscles. Definitely.
Also, it's quite difficult to use because like you never know if you've like slipped out wet.
Yeah, because obviously if you're wearing it, like obviously you can't really feel it. Like you can't feel it. That's like, it's not obviously nerve endings on it.
No, like it's not actually attached.
Yeah.
It's because it's not a part of your
And then like,
anatomy.
'cause some of them have like, instead of having like buckles, they sort of just have like straps that you tighten. Well, like obviously as you're moving, it can like loosen and then it can like fall off.
Yeah.
I'd say they're probably like one of my least favourite things to
I would
use
agree.
because they're just so complicated to, not complicated to use obviously, but
They're just not great,
they're not,
in my opinion.
they're not like easy to use.
Yeah. So, with great difficulty.
Yeah, basically.
What would you personally class as losing your virginity? We've been asked this twice.
I don't know. Virginity's a social construct.
I also feel like you know if you're having sex, whether that is penetrative or otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say like, if I was to class it as something, I think it would be like the first time you're like orgasm.
Yeah, probably. I'd agree with that. What's more dangerous, running with scissors or running while scissoring?
Ooh. Interesting.
Well, running while scissoring, one of you is definitely going to get scalped, is my version.
Yeah. One of you is gonna fall over, probably.
Because you run with scissors, that might never happen. Nothing might ever happen with that. But so you're always gonna get injured if you're running while scissoring.
That is true.
So
there is your answer.
Do people genuinely say you must like dick if you want to use a strap on, or is that a myth?
Do people say it?
Yeah.
Now, like 21, 23.
People get it more.
People
like,
don't
it's not...
say. People have sort of grown up and matured a bit. Like nobody really tends to say that. I think that is something that you'll come across if you come out when you're younger.
Yeah.
Which isn't, it's not a reason not to come out. Like, it's just
people are not
annoying. Like, you've just got to be the one to bust them myths, really.
It's not that I don't like dicks, it's that I don't like the people that are attached to it.
Yeah.
How's that? What makes a lesbian bad in bed?
We were saying this last night. Like, I've never had bad sex with a girl.
No, I haven't.
Like, I've had sex that hasn't been
like amazing, but like I've never like really shit sex with a girl.
I've never thought like, oh, probably wouldn't bang them again. Like, unless they were like, do you know what I mean? An awful person. Yeah. Like, it's never been because of the sex.
On the whole, like, unless you bite my vagina, I think I'll probably all good.
Baby.
Yeah, but I don't know, haven't had bad sex with a girl.
No,
I couldn't judge what makes it bad. No. Do you have a top and a bottom like gay guys? No.
No, not really. Like, some people say that you do, like, and they call it like a pillow princess, don't they? But I just think that's really, I don't want to say weird because I don't want to be like offensive, but
I would say it's pretty even.
Yeah.
So if it constituted a top and a bottom, we would be both.
We would both be
like
both.
If we were in a traditional relationship, we would be switchers.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
No.
One of them was, are you sad that you can't do the position that male and male female do, where the male lifts the recipient up, but then we decided that we could do that.
Yeah.
So I think it's redundant as a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might sound odd, but at what point would you constitute it as sex as opposed to foreplay?
I suppose that depends on your individual definition of sex, really.
I think for us, if I know that you're actively trying to make me come as opposed to teasing me, then that is sex in my humble opinion.
Yeah. I'd agree.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. We decided that. Is there usually a more dominant one in the sexual relationship, or is it equal? But like I would say there's always someone more dominant in any sexual relationship.
Yeah, I would say that. Who would you say this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say there always is, like, consciously or not.
Yeah.
Really, there's always going to be...
You're never going to be exactly evenly matched.
There's always going to be, like, one person who, like, is more of an instigator and...
And I think although you were dominant more of the time, there are also times where you are more submissive and I am more dominant.
Yeah,
I think
definitely,
it will always wax and wane, but there will always be someone that's more dominant in the relationship. Whether you're a male, female.
Or female.
Female, or other.
Yeah.
Like, there's always going to be someone more dominant.
Definitely. Oh, and that doesn't always have to be the person who's like more experienced.
No,
or whatever,
not at all. No. How often do lesbian couples have sex?
Basically every day.
We have sex every day, but like
because you hear about lesbian bed deaths.
Yeah, you do hear about that, but we have not experienced.
Like
that.
we've been together for like, well now we've been together for like 3 months, but before that we'd been together for 18 months. Oh, just a year. A year. So like, in like a grand total, we would have been together for like 15 months.
And we still have sex pretty much.
And we have sex, yeah. So I don't know when this time comes, and I hope it doesn't, because...
But I think again, that's sort of the same as the straight relationship. Like,
yeah, I think it depends on the...
It depends on you
couple,
and you as a couple and...
Yeah.
How good your sex is.
Oh, that's pretty good, so...
There you go.
I think if you have suffered from lesbian bed death, then I think you weren't very good in the first place.
Oh,
I'm not trying to be offensive, I'm just saying.
Can it be rough / is it rough? Because I kind of imagine girls to stereotypically be sweet. Like obviously it can be. But
Yeah,
like, I get where that stereotype comes from.
Yeah, I think especially with us, we're both quite feminine, aren't we?
Yeah.
So like,
and
you might imagine it to be like quite sweet and...
Because as well, publicly we are quite like emotional and romantic towards each other. I think like...
We're just saying love, aren't we?
I think people though imagine us to be like... Very...
Yeah, and like obviously sometimes we are, sometimes we're not.
Yeah.
Like it depends on the situation and where we are and...
But don't trust porn, like girl on girl doesn't have to be like adorable and kissing or fisting. Like there is much in between.
Yeah, there's a lot in between. Yeah.
So that's worth noting.
Yeah.
But that's a good question, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, can we talk about the whole scissoring thing? It's not the only thing to do, not every woman does it, and there are other positions.
And the actual term for scissoring is called tribbing.
There you go. And we don't do it.
We have never done that, have we? I have done that with other people.
I have as well, but I don't find it massive.
You don't do it like that.
No.
You do not do it like that. So like the actual calling it scissoring is absolutely pointless because that's not even a reflection of the position in which you do it.
No, and I personally don't find it very satisfying. Like it's not unsatisfying, but I wouldn't use it as like a main sexual exercise.
There was like one of my first like ever female partners, and we used to do it not often but regularly.
Yeah.
And like we found it quite enjoyable, but like we were completely different shapes and size. Like she was completely different shape and size to me, so I think we sort of fitted together quite well. Whereas like we're very similar shape and size, that we wouldn't really fit together in the right way to do it.
But it's definitely not the only thing we do. It's not like it's not like scissoring or bust though. As a lesbian. Like
I think and most lesbians don't do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Really, like if you were to ask, I think you'd get a lot of
like I'm not against it. It's just that like if I was picking, it would not be the thing that I personally pick.
It's not comfortable, and it's not like it takes a long time.
I was gonna say it's like time consuming,
it takes a long time.
That didn't seem like the right term.
It takes a long. It's like lengthy.
Yeah. Fran from Fran's Viewblog wants to know, do we have a threesome? Because do we want to have a threesome because she thinks it'd be fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also would like to have a threesome. Let's do that.
She's got boss boobs.
That is true.
Our group chat were asking about protection.
Yeah, and can lesbians get STIs? And we are the lowest risk group, but we can still get STIs.
I was looking online doing a little bit of research for the video. Something that seemed to come up a lot online that I personally have never experienced and never would have wanted to experience is wearing rubber gloves.
Yes, no.
Yeah,
okay,
gloves. Yeah, I can't say a lot about gloves, like rubber gloves. Never happened to me. One thing that I actually read it out to you tonight, it was like this woman, she was saying like, oh, much like a woman who sleeps with a man would have a condom in her purse, that would signify that she was like strong, independent, safe, like ready for it. She said that like a woman having gloves in her bag, whatever, would sort of be similar to that. And
which is interesting.
It is interesting. Not something I've ever even heard of before.
No.
And she said like they do them in all sorts of sexy colours. Apparently most people opt for black or purple.
See, black makes me think of a PSF.
Yeah. She said like you wouldn't want to use like white or like that pale blue. It's almost like a lab technician unless you're into that, it said. Said if you find a good like feminist sex shop, like they often have them, you can try them on. They come in like different sizes and stuff, but it's not something I've ever come across.
No, me neither. And you can use obviously condoms and toys, or you can, I would probably recommend just disinfecting toys before you use them. You
can get specific toy cleaner
between each other, like
you can get specific toy cleaner.
But you're low risk, but that doesn't mean no risk.
Yeah. But obviously if you know and trust the person, then you would know. I mean, maybe getting tested at the beginning of a new relationship would be some form of advice that we would offer.
Yeah, but just be safe and
enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
I think that's everything. That's everything.
Yeah. That was two lesbians answering your questions. You're welcome.
You're welcome. new videos on this channel every Sunday.
Yeah.
Some will be vlogs, some will be challenges, collabs with other lesbians.
Yeah. That's it, I think.
That's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.